wanted to talk to y'all about a post that I had saw in one of the surgical tech groups today. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, I saw a post in the group today, and oh my god, I wanted to come share my take on it. So as you can see in the title, this one is on like a surgical tech pet peeve, or like a pet peeve that I find, something that I find super annoying in the OR. And I'm gonna just tell you guys right now. So my name is Kioffa, right? And it's spelled Keiooffa. And in the OR, what'll happen is when you don't have like a name that may be common, maybe you got like, we got our Sarahs and our Beckys and our Sues and things like that, but we have Kioffas as well. And what'll happen is they'll try to give me a nickname. I don't want no nickname. We're not friends. So when I tell you my name is Kioffa, that's exactly what I want you to call me. I don't want you to call me Kia or Kay or any variation of the name unless I give you permission to do so. And it really drives me up the wall when people do this, because it's almost like just being dismissive to who you are as a person. So if your name may not be as common as everybody else's name in the OR, then they want to try to simplify your name and give you a whole new name. So I've been called, or they tried to call me Kay, Key, Kia, all these different variations of Kioffa. And I remember I went to one particular assignment and they was like, "What's your nickname?" And I was just like, Kioffa. And they thought I was trying to be funny, but it wasn't I was trying to be funny. It was just that we're not friends. Like, I'm not your friend. I'm not here to be your friend like that. If we become friends, that's great. But I'm not just finna tell you you can call me something that you want to call me just because you don't want to take the time to try to learn how to pronounce my name. So it drives me up the wall when people try to, you know, pretty much don't want to take the time to learn somebody else's name. Like, that is a huge pet peeve of mine. And I've even had recruiters for like surgical tech call me. I'll never forget this one recruiter call me, and she was real like, she probably wouldn't have said it if we was like in person, but she said it over the phone, and she was just like, so when somebody called me, I could tell if they know me or not because they're gonna say my name wrong normally, which is weird because it's spelled American, so it's spelled, so when you read English you can say it right. So when she called me, she was like messing up my name, so I was like, correcting her. My name is Kioffa. And so she kept saying it wrong, so I was like, my name is Kioffa. And then she had the nerve to kind of say to me, well, you have to admit you have a difficult name. No, bitch, my name ain't difficult. Your name is basic. That's really how I felt about it. Like, it's not so much that I have a difficult name, but if your mama named you something that half of America, named their kids, it's not my fault that you ended up with a name like that. Like, I used to not even like being called by my first name because I felt like it was so, identifying as me being black. Like, if you find out my name is Kioffa, then you automatically know that I'm a black girl. And hey, Quinn, how are you? You automatically know I'm a black girl, and it came with like this stigma that I just didn't want to really have to face. But it didn't really matter because even if you call me something else, when you met me, like, that I'm a black girl. So when I would go to these places, you guys, it would just annoy me so much that they would try to change my name. Like, can we just call you? No, you can just call me by my first name. You can call me Kioffa. You can call me Miss or Ma'am, because I'm from the South. So I'm okay with that type of, I guess, title just because. But realistically, if you calling me anything other than by my first name, it's because you don't want to take the time out to try to learn how to say my name. I'm good. How are you doing? How's the big girl since you? Oh, I had I I had to wake up, so I had to get up at like 5 o'clock. Can't hear you well too. Oh, really? Maybe we'll move. Let me move then. Hang on. Let me try to get us closer to the. It might be my Wi-Fi. Let me know. Let me know if it's still messing up. I just turned my Wi-Fi off. It acts up when I'm outside sometimes. So it could be that. Let me know if it comes in a little bit better. But yeah, the chickens almost got a new home. They really did because they was really driving me crazy. But yeah, I just really wanted to come and share that too. It's raining here, so my internet is real jacked up. It's been raining for like the last couple of days, so my internet has been like crap. Thanks Comcast or Xfinity, whoever you want to be called. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I hope y'all got what I was trying to say. I don't know if the message came through clear or not, but one of my big, huge pet peeves in the OR was them trying to like call me, by a totally different name, by something that was more convenient for them to remember, more easier for them to say. And, I'm just not really here for it. So if you got a name that might not be as common as other names, and you go into the OR and they try to call you something else, don't let them do that. Like, don't let them do that. Make them call you by your name until you decide if you want to be friends with these people, because you might not even like them when you really get to know them, and then you got these people that you don't even like calling you a name that's not even something that you really want them to call you. So I'm not here for it. Like, if you can't, if I'm gonna correct you. I will tell you how to say my name. I would even spell it for you, because I was going to different facilities. I would even write my name on the board, so when I say it, because you when you say words through the mask, sometimes it doesn't come out as clear. So you sometimes it would kind of be muffled. So I'll be like, my name is Kiafa. I wrote it on the board. So when I say I wrote it on the board, you can look at it, and I would write the spelling, and I would write how it's pronounced. Like, I would even break it down in syllables. So I don't like that. That's better. Okay, and you feel, oh, I feel you with the name. That's with any job, though, to be honest, I've experienced that in school. Yeah, but don't let them call you, that's not what your name is. You can tell people, because some people will be like, oh, well, they want you to be, people find it, yeah, if you black, they want to they want you to be like their friends. They say it's a sign of friendship. And that's fine, but when you just meeting me, we not friends. And in the OR, if we doctor, if you a doctor, and I'm gonna tell you, we definitely not really friends at the beginning, So no, you can't call me other than anything other than my name, or I'm gonna start calling you some random stuff. And like, cause sometimes I'll say that, well, okay, yeah, you can call me this, but how about I call you some random, and I'll pick a name. And it's me being almost like cynical or sarcastic, but it's kind of like disrespectful for you to think that you can even just change my name because it's too difficult for you to try to pronounce. Like, I don't know, is it difficult, or can you just not read? Which one is it? So now I can understand not even the pronunciation, but let's just say I come from a different country, and like the vowel and syllable ratio and structure isn't the same. But if you tell me how to say your name, even if it's not spelled in a way that I could read it, like, because if you read, if you American, you read English, like if the syllables and stuff aren't in the proper place, we gonna get lost. So I can understand it, but if you tell me how to say your name and I continually call you, a nickname or something like that, like, I just think that's disrespectful to the person. Sorry if it's windy, because the wind just picked up and it's raining a little bit harder. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I was so like, when I seen the question in the group that I'm in, I was just like, this is good. It pissed me off, so I just stopped trying to explain, pronounce my name. I'm like, if it be, just call me Quinn, because I swear they trying to be funny and butcher it. Yeah, see, no, that's gonna make me, that's a hostile working environment. If you tell somebody your name is what it is and they call you something different, that's creating a hostile working environment. Why are you trying to call, why are you trying to call me something out of my name? Call me by my name. If you can't say my name, then I'm going to correct you. I correct people on how to pronounce my name. And if you call my phone and you say it wrong, I'm going to hang up on you. Because, I was telling a story earlier when the girl was like, the recruiter, I was just like, I'm not taking no job with y'all. You can't even take the time to try to pronounce my name. And you want me to take on this responsibility of believing that my name is difficult when my name is not difficult, because it's written in English for you to pronounce it, and you're American. So if your name Becky or Sarah or Jessica or something like that, then you might not have to correct people on how to pronounce your name, and you may take that for granted, but don't come over here talking about you finna call me K or some shit unless I give you that option. And I'm not finna tell you to call me K anyways. That's not a nickname that I really, you know, resonate with. But I will let you call me Key if we friends, if we cool, then yeah, but not initially, because initially you only doing it because you don't want to take the time. Sorry guys, I got a fly in my drink. You don't want to take the time to learn how to pronounce my name. Like, that's just disrespectful to people. Honestly, if you want to disrespect somebody, call them out their name. Like, people, like, I was reading this post and it was like, some people feel like calling other people Karens is like calling them the N-word. No, it's not. You can be a Karen of any complexion. Like, you don't have to be white to be Karen, but Karens that came from a white lady, but you don't have to be white. But if you call somebody a Karen right now, they're gonna feel some type of way. So you need to start, if you don't want to be coming off as disrespectful, call people by their name. Don't call me nothing else. Don't call me nothing else other than by my first name. And then if I give you the permission, then yeah. But if I don't give you permission, then no. We not cool like that. So I'm not gonna be on here that long. I just wanted to come say that. What's the name of the lashes you wear? I love the look. Oh, these are Adele. These are Adele, but these are the individual cluster ones. So I like, these aren't strips. They're not the single individual ones, but they are the clusters. You know what I'm saying? I got it from the I got these from Sally's, I'm sure of it. But yeah, and then with the black Adele lash adhesive, not the latex one, the one that's not the one that's for your strips, but the one that's for like the end of, it's like black. But yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all because I was thinking, like, if you knew, you know, in the OR, Queen, if you want them to call you Queen, you could let them call you Queen. But if you want them to call you by your first name, then tell them to call you by your first name. And to them, they may feel like it's confrontational, but it's not. That's your name. Like, don't call me out of my name. You know, because if somebody call me out of my name and we not cool, then I'm going to think, you know, it's an issue. And is it an issue or is it not? Like, what's really going on? I'm cracking up. Yep, if they giving caring energy, I definitely will call them out. I don't care what color. Right. That's what I was reading the post, and it was like, you know, some, I guess they were, you know, white women was feeling like the word Karen was being used in replace of the word, like, it to them, they felt like it was equivalent to calling somebody a nigga, and it ain't. Because, well, I mean, I guess you could try to say you could call white people, you know, that, but when we refer to nigga, but realistically, you ain't, when I'm talking to my homegirls or something like that, I'm not calling them nigga like in a derogatory way. Like, that's something that in a group of people you could call each other, you know, like you can speak that in a group of people. I was watching this man and he gave a great example. He was like, when you talking about your mama with your siblings, it's cool because y'all siblings. But if I come up and start talking about how your mama a bitch and all that, you know, y'all gonna feel some type of way because I'm not included in that sibling group. So I think nigga can be used in the black group because, you know, it was already to begin with. But we're not gonna get into that because that's a whole lesson, because people think the word negro came from something completely different, which actually meant it was more like a royalty type of thing. But we're not gonna get into that because I know people don't understand. But when you talk about Karens, a Karen can be anything. A Karen can be a man, but we gonna call him Kevin, right? But a Karen can be a black, white, Asian. A Karen can be anywhere. It's just that energy, so it's not the same. But from now on, when people start, like, if they call you, let's just say if you got a name that might not be as common as everybody else's, call her a Karen. Just period. Just call her a Karen. They just always want to play the victim and make it about them. They need to with that post. Yeah, I be reading that and I was just like, what you mean? How is you gonna even? But we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into. But I'm telling you, if you call it from now on, if somebody call me and I correct you, or if I meet you and you know my name, Kiapa, or something like that, and I've already corrected you, this for you in the workplace too. and in school. Call them Karen. Be like, okay, well, yeah, my name. Let them call you what they want to call you, but call them a Karen and see how they feel about that. Like, oh yeah, okay, well, since my name is Kate and your name is Karen, like, I'm gonna match your energy since we changed the names up on each other. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Yeah, we just matching energies over here, but that's definitely a pet peeve of mine, y'all. Like, I got other pet peeves, but one of the biggest ones, if you want to like really like throw me, call me, try to change my name, try to give me a nickname that I didn't tell you you could call me. And I know we ain't drinking buddies. I know we not friends. I know we not hanging out. I know you probably realistically don't really even rock with somebody like me. So no, you not finna get a chance to call me a nickname when you only doing it because you feel like the name is not easy to you for you to read. So you want me to lower my name reading level to your level. So when we look at Kiafa, when we look at the spelling of my name, it's Kei, which is key, and then it's off, right? Matched, yes. And then you got OFF, so that's off, right? And then it's A at the end, so it's key off, right? If we read in English, right? That's what it say. So if you can't read that, then you need to go take a remedial reading course. Period. Like, I'm not here for the disrespect, the like those like small, what is it? What's the word? Passive. Um Dang, I can't even think of what, like when people being passive aggressive, or they just really like, what's that word? Those like microaggressions. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm not here for it. You gotta show people, you gotta almost demand respect. So if somebody not putting no respect, where Birdman say put some respect on my name, I mean it. And it's not to be arrogant or cocky, but it's disrespectful to call me anything other than by my name, especially when you don't know me. My name to me is really, when you like, if you addressing me and you showing respect, then you're gonna address me by the name. And some, like in the South, we on that Miss, some of us on that Miss, ma'am and Mister and things like that. So you're gonna have to put a title on it. So call me, if you're gonna be calling me anything, you can call me Miss or ma'am or something like that. But if you're not calling me something that's gonna give me some type of respect, and you want to change my whole name up altogether, like, we gonna have a whole issue, and it's gonna be uncomfortable because I'm gonna ask you why you don't want to take the time out to learn my name, or I'm gonna say, Doc, no, my name on the board, like, that's my name, read it, and I'm gonna put it on the board until most of the staff can say it, because I do know that it's not common, but I'm not gonna agree with that recruiter that called me and was like, my name's difficult. Like, if you can't read Kiafa and you recruiting people, then your reading level is a lot lower, and you shouldn't be recruiting nobody. You need to be learning how to read. That's what you should be doing. But yeah, you guys. So that's all I got. I just wanted to come pop in. This way ain't gonna be no long video, but I was like, let me just hop in real quick, get my 2 cents. I'm gonna start watching. Like, I'm gonna try to start being not so much active in the groups, but at least just kind of touching base and seeing what they got going on in the groups, and just weighing in on how I feel about that topic. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.